maybe I could shave you for the pod.
No.
And you can purr like a seal. Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by two best friends, Peter James Wicks, with a Josiah at the end of it, and me, Sam Thompson.
So I'm now Peter James Wicks Josiah.
Yeah, Peter James Wicks.
So the James Jonathan Joseph Jeremiah.
Oh, it's Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Peter James Jonathan.
You don't even remember.
Jeremiah Josiah Wicks.
Right, okay. This episode will contain swearing. If you don't like it, go yourself. This is the main episode, which means it's Monday, and then we'll be doing a bonus episode which comes out on a Thursday for you to be able to listen to. You'll be able to watch the main episode on a Wednesday on YouTube, and then the Thursday bonus episode you'll be able to watch on YouTube on a Sunday, which means that you can catch us on a
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. Now I know it, I'm quite keen to be involved in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because every time I'm not here, which is rare because I effectively live in this building currently, you just don't do it.
Yeah, but now I get it, I'm with you.
Oh, you get it now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's
May
good.
I just say something? You look incredibly handsome today.
What is this leading to?
Nothing at all. Your hair just looks really, really nice. Yeah.
Okay. May I just say something?
Yeah, go on.
You look fucking silly.
What? Why?
Because the glow up has been glowing.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about it. And you're covering your Greek god body now in this horrendous American football shirt with a backwards cap with your wispy little fucking straw hair hanging at the top.
I made that a thing. I wanted it to happen like that.
You haven't made that a thing, and if you have made it a thing, don't. And the whole, you've let yourself down.
I've got a tank top under here.
No.
We could.
We're going to get onto the tank top. Maybe for later. Anyway,
starving.
I haven't finished.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, excellent.
I could literally eat.
Okay,
Darren Fowler.
Sorry,
I could eat a Darren Fowler.
Why have you said Darren Fowler?
What do you mean?
Why has that name come up?
I don't know.
Do you know who Darren Fowler is?
No.
My accountant.
Oh,
is actually called Darren Fowler.
Oh, yeah, no idea.
Not even joking you. All right, shout out to Dazzling Daz.
Oh, mate.
Lovely.
Starving, no. Starving.
All right, well, don't eat him. Anyway.
Harriet Fuller would go down so nicely.
That's my hairdresser. Okay, all right, okay, so we've done something here then.
What?
Harriet Fuller's my hairdresser. Why are you eating all my fucking mates?
What are you talking about?
Well, Darren's my accountant and Harriet is my fucking hairdresser.
I'm just saying names.
Well, you're not really, are you? Because Darren Fowler and Harriet Fuller, I mean, they are fairly boring names.
Could really go for a Harriet Fuller right now.
What is this, a trend?
I could definitely eat a Darren Fowler.
New trend, is it?
Is that not saying?
I don't know
it's
your
not.
accountant's
No
name.
one has ever said to me, I'll tell you what I could really fucking do with eating now, a Darren.
Darren Fowler.
Yeah, but how would we know what your accountant's called?
Yeah.
Or hairdresser?
Well, why have you just picked out them two names? You fucking with me again, are you?
No.
Well,
I
don't
didn't do
fucking eat
anything.
my mates, all right? If you eat my mates, I will slap the fuck out of you. How about that?
I'm just hungry.
All right, great. Well, give a fuck. Anyway, rate, review, do all of that crap. I don't know what's happening, but they've started straight away. We're a couple of minutes in and they're on some new trend, which is going to be really funny, and I'm going to look really angry and silly, and everyone's going to laugh about it and go, I love it when Pete's so angry. Well, fuck off. Load of bollocks. You're not eating anyone. Shut the fuck up.
Could really go for a Fowler.
Fucking idiot. Only two names you come up with. Couldn't come up with any more? So, much like your love life, you fucking ejaculated too quickly there because you used both of them in the space of 30 seconds and made it quite obvious. And now you've run out of names. I really don't know.
Can we, do you know what? A quick round of applause, by the way, because Pete has just finished his first scene or his first day filming for Dog's Sake. Season 2's underway.
Season 2 is underway. We are back. We've got 22 weeks of filming.
Oh, God, you're going to be so angry.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Busy angry.
I mean, I can't really be any busier currently, but what I will say is I am probably going to be quite happy for the next 6 months because it is just the best thing in the world. It honestly makes me so fucking happy.
Without giving anything away, what dogs have we seen this week?
We've seen a big range of dogs this week, actually. Well, I say this week. Yesterday was my first day. Tomorrow, I've got to go up to Coventry tonight to film tomorrow as well. But we have met an awful... I can't really tell you annoyingly, because I don't know what we're going to put in and what we're not. But basically, yesterday, lots and lots of dogs. Lots of sad cases, lots of happy cases. But either way, I get to spend the day with dogs and it's just fucking amazing. The team are very happy to have us back. I've got the same team that I had last year. Obviously, we're filming mostly out of Dogs Trust Basildon, and the team there, shout out to them, are incredible. They all are coming to the O2.
Are they?
Yeah, they came to the Apollo.
Did they?
They all came to the Apollo and had an amazing time.
Quick question. They're not actually a statement almost. Pete is doing this again, but there is one big change. You are now... Are you an exec?
I'm an associate producer.
Pete is an AP, everybody. Do you know how hard that is to do? Pete is a producer on this show. That's another round of applause. God, you are going to be insufferable with them. You are literally going to be having fights with the director. You're going to take control of the entire shoot, and the whole doc's going to change.
No, it won't. It won't. It's going to be the same as before, but just bigger, better, and it not because of me, but because of the team. The team is just amazing. And honestly, it's the only thing that really makes me genuinely happy. I spend the entire day, and they're long days, and the entire time, all I do is smile.
Oh,
I honestly, I just love it. But I am slightly worried about this series. I'm going to be honest with you.
Why?
Because we hear a lot of the stories and cases coming up before we film them. And there's one I'm really worried about because we have 3 dogs coming in, which is my favourite breed.
a French bulldog,
No,
bull-
I will never have French bulldogs again.
a pug,
No, not a pug.
a bulldog.
No. Are these the only 3 dogs that you know?
I don't know. German Shepherds,
No.
husky.
I do like huskies, but no.
What?
So I love Dobermans and Dr. Bordeaux, and we've got some coming in, and it's gonna be tough for me. It's gonna be tough.
Well, tune in.
Because I'm
there
just
may be some
wondering
tears.
whether Eric and Peggy need a friend.
Oh, they do. I think they do need a friend.
Well, last series it was amazing actually because 2 of the team, Mel and Dave the Rave, sound man Dave the Rave, they both adopted dogs.
No way.
So as a team, maybe it's my turn.
There's only cats going, mate. I'll take a cat in.
No, because we've got like real animals. So
Hey, it's not fair.
no offense to cats, I love all animals, but cats are shit.
That is not true. He loves Albus and Cedric.
I know I like the one with the wonky eye because it makes me feel at home.
Cedric.
Because we both look in the wrong direction at the same time.
That's Cedric.
Because have I told you about my lazy eye? Have I spoken to you about this? Okay. So, and actually, funny enough, it was Liv. Sorry, this is dog's sake, coming soon. I'll
You
do
getting an eye patch? Are you
I'll
getting
do
an
a bit
eye
of plug.
patch?
I may have to go back to having an eye patch.
Yes!
Right.
Yes!
Okay, I'm going to tell you the truth here. So I used to be called Pirate Pete.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking weird nickname because I looked like I washed up on the design. But actually, it was my mum that first called me that when I was a kid because I had a lazy eye. So when I used to get tired or whatever. Why are we laughing at my affliction?
My affliction.
Is that funny?
With an
that
eye
funny?
patch, it's going to be funny.
So I had this eye patch to try and correct it, and it did. It corrected it, which was great. So
you went to school?
I spent about 6 months. Yeah, I did. And then like people would try and take the piss, and I punched the fuck out of them, and that's suddenly no one bullied me after that. But the bad eye's coming back. As I'm getting older, it started to go for a little walk now and then.
What? So what are you going to do?
So I have to go and see an eye specialist about whether or not we can retrain it or whether I'm going to have some sort of surgery.
We're going to just get rid of the eyeball.
No, I'm not going to have it removed.
Oh, I thought like a glass eye or something. Imagine Pete with a glass eye.
No, but yeah, I've started noticing it. And do you know, it was Liv that fucking noticed it.
I think we've all noticed the lazy eye, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. You see round corners.
Well, it was Liv that mentioned it.
We're all
then.
going to pretend we haven't seen the lazy eye. Come on now. All the teams
Has it
put their
been that
head
bad?
down.
But it's getting worse, isn't it?
It is getting quite intense.
Yeah, it is. It's a. All right, well, great. I'm glad I don't feel conscious about that. But that's you're going bald.
See, there we go.
But yeah, no, I'm actually going to have to go and see someone. So I'm going to see someone in a couple of weeks.
Please wear an eye patch.
If I have to do the eye patch again, it's not going to be great.
Get it custom.
Is it? It's not going to be great, is it?
Get it custom.
But I'm
Can
really
I be
worried.
on it?
I almost want to say just skip the eye patch and go straight for the surgery.
Glass eye.
Because I'm not going to have a glass eye.
How fun would that be, though?
Not very fun.
That'd be amazing.
Why would it be fun to have a glass eye?
Because you can paint it all different colours.
No, you don't pull it out and then just suddenly, oh, what? I'll have a red one
You
today.
can be RoboCop scanning.
Wow. Anyway, so, dog's sake. Also, another exciting project happening, which will be announced. In fact, I can announce it now, can't I?
Oh!
Thursday.
You can't announce
So in
it
the
now,
bonus.
actually. Yeah.
Oh, all right then. Well, if you, in about an hour's time, I'm going to announce something, but you won't be able to hear it until Thursday. But yeah, Ted and I have worked on another little project this week. We had to do let's call it a street shoot. Yeah, we met some interesting characters, but I can't really tell you about it, so we'll move on and leave that for the bonus. What else is going on? Oh yeah, this weekend's
going to be hectic.
Sam and I are going out.
Yeah, together.
No.
We're
Sort
not
of.
dating.
No.
Well, we are actually dating.
No,
Just
but not each other.
Yeah.
Good. It's Liv's birthday.
I
Liv
know.
Atwood's birthday. So I'm really excited about it. I was slightly unsure about the fact that she's invited you.
I wasn't. I was over the moon. I remember the day I got the Instagram DM from Liv going, "Hey, hun, just having this if you'd like to come." And I went, "Oh my God."
She did this without my knowledge, and I did ask her to retract it.
Oh no, dude, it's like coming to my Jammer's Halloween party.
I don't want you to be there.
What? Why? That's fucking weird.
I don't like to mix friends, and I don't think it's really your cup of tea.
Are you joking? You know what I'm going to be like? I'm going to get in there and be everyone's best friend. We'll be on the D floor going ham.
Oh, you won't.
We'll be going buck wild.
We won't be going buck wild. I mean, I've organised the after party for it.
Yeah.
Which you've already said you're not coming to.
Yeah, but I can't.
So you're basically can't. Why can't you? What's wrong?
Because I can't. It's too
Why
late.
can't you come to the after party? Because it's on a Saturday night. It's on Saturday. So what are you doing Sunday? Why can't you come? You're not working. Bank holiday
I
Monday.
am working on
What are
Sunday.
you doing on Sunday?
Working on a TV show.
You're working on a TV show.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, you'll be there for a little bit. You're just going to show your face.
I can't wait.
Try and fucking put yourself in one of my circle.
Oh, what stuff? Yeah, I'm going to put me in your rear end circle, I think.
Don't embarrass me.
Oh, shut up. You know I'm going to walk
There's a
in
lot
there.
of people. No, there's a lot of people there that I know.
Are they going to be famous faces?
Well, I mean, I think you know some of them. But no, there's going to be lots of like Liv's friends who I obviously know. Brad, her husband's going to be there.
I've met Brad.
You've met Brad before.
Yep.
Ronnie's going to be there.
Ronnie.
Vin, Brad's best mate from Love Island.
I know Ronnie from Love
Yeah,
Island.
Ronnie will be there.
Well, I don't know him. I've seen him on TV.
Ryan, stylist and sister, who's a good friend of mine. There's loads of people there. It's going to be a good
Famous
night.
faces.
It's going to be a really, really good night.
Autograph book present or not?
No.
Maybe.
No. Now, it's going to be in a really lovely venue.
Yeah.
We're having the back room of Bacchanalia.
Nice. I've never
Yeah.
been to Bacchanalia.
You've been with me.
Oh, right. Okay. There you go.
But you've not been in the back room.
Nah.
And then the after party is somewhere else.
Yeah. Stringfellas, obviously.
What are you going to wear? No. Who says it's going to be Stringfellas?
Is it Stringfellas?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Mate, I can't, do you know what? This is like the event of like the quarter. I feel like this is like a quarterly event. What do you mean? What?
The event of the quarter.
Yeah.
Well, it's the only event you've been invited to.
I know. This is the event. Mate, honestly, I'm going to rock in there. I think I'm going to wear suit trousers and those black boots because it's the only kind of thing I can wear that's semi-smart. She said to me smart casual when I spoke to her.
Well, no, it's not smart casual.
It's just smart.
It's dress to impress glam.
Shall I wear a suit? Tuxedo?
I'm going to be. I'm going to look good.
Okay, well, where
I just go with black.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
with a black leather jacket.
Now you've got a date for the night.
Don't have a fucking date for the night.
Me.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, who did you think?
No one.
Well, why are we so defensive then? I was just talking about me.
I don't have a fucking date for the night. What are you talking about?
Are you
Mr.
excited?
T just then.
Are you going to have a drink?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
A couple of beers.
Tequila's O'Neill's.
We'll have a tequila's O'Neill's. I've already decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 3 Guinnesses and then I'm going to have a tequila.
Don't do Guinness in Bacchanalia.
Why?
But you
Okay.
and I are going to go for a drink beforehand.
Yeah, we
and
are.
We'll go for a little Guinness. Cause,
I love it when me and Pete go for pre-drinks.
well,
It's
what I'd
so
like
fun.
to do, this is actually something I've got to talk to you about, is because obviously it's bank holiday on the Monday, so Saturday, I'm going big Saturday.
Yeah.
But I'm off on Saturday and I haven't had a day off for a little while. So I'm planning on meeting early
Yeah.
and being in the pub from early.
What's up, like 11 a.m.?
No. like, I don't know, like 12:30.
After till when does it start?
8 p.m.
No, I'll be on the floor. Can't do that.
So 4 p.m.
6 p.m.
5 p.m.
5:30.
5 p.m.
5:15.
5 p.m.
Deal.
Okay.
Terrible negotiating for me there.
Really bad. 5
5 p.m. Shake on it.
5 p.m. All right, weird.
Okay.
5 p.m. You and I are going to start off.
Where
yeah?
should we be so people can meet us if they listen to the pod?
Oh, absolutely not going to tell any of you fucking lunatics because based on previous tours, you'll come and grab my cock.
Yeah.
So
Manchester he's talking about there.
Yes. 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Be there on the dot. And
Amazing.
then we saunter in. And then do you reckon there'll be photographers because there were last time at Marvin's things?
I don't know because I think you've not been out with Liv before.
No.
And you've not been out with Liv's friends before.
No.
So, okay. I feel like I should fair warn you on this.
Okay. Oh God.
Imagine, I would say a group of 10 of me.
Yeah. Oh God. Am I going to get wedgied?
There's a...
I feel like I'm going to get wedgied. I feel like I'm going to get bullied at this party.
No, so...
If I start getting bullied, you need to back me up.
No, there's about 20 odd people going, 30 people going, whatever. But
Actually, it's a small event.
There's a solid group of 10 who are going to be drinking,
Yeah.
going hard.
Yeah.
How are you going to be with that?
Hello, Sam Thompson here, ready to bring the... I'll be this evening's entertainment.
Liv gets quite wild.
Yeah, great, awesome. We'll do line dancing. I saw line dancing recently on a TikTok and I really want to do it. And there is no better way to do it than at that party.
Yeah. This is why I didn't want you to come.
No, we're going to have such a good time. I think we should all do a TikTok.
But also what I think you need to remember as well is it's not your party.
What do you mean by that?
You're just a guest.
Okay.
It's someone else's birthday, so you have to just kind of casually just blend into the background.
What? No, fuck that.
It's not about you.
Okay.
Because you have a tendency to try and bulldoze your way into everyone doing TikToks and line dancing and shit like that.
Okay.
And what will happen, especially at this party, is people will quite openly and quite aggressively tell you to go fuck yourself.
If I get in a fight, will you back me up?
It depends who with, because I like a lot of them more than you.
Okay, right, fine. But I'll just stick with you. Like glue.
When have I ever not backed you up, though? Let's
That's a very
be
good
honest.
point. That is a very good point.
Which is really unfortunate, because quite often you've nearly had my head kicked in. And it's something I don't need right now.
That beautiful party.
Life is going well. I don't need to have my face caved in because you've tried to get someone to line dance.
Okay, I've got a question for you. Let's just do a little bit of a hypothetical here. I'm a little bit dry. I've had 3 Guinnesses and I'm a little bit wheezy, right?
Wheezy.
A little bit queasy.
Queasy.
Yeah. What are you going to come home with me? Are you going to make sure I get home okay?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
If I'm struggling and like it's just a bit hectic and I'm like, I don't know if I can handle it here anymore, are you going to be like, Sam, let me take you home?
No, I'll be like, Sam, I'll book you a car. It's there. I'll put you in the car and then I'll go, ta-da, have a good night. Enjoy work tomorrow because I can't stay at 2:30. And then I'll go and finish my night.
What if there's a really hot chica in there and I'm like, I need you to wingman me?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, Sam, right now, and the way you're looking, I don't think you need wingmanning. And there will be some very attractive ladies there.
Will there?
So because there'll be some attractive females there, you know, I think that's going to be great for all the single people there, all the people that haven't got sort of plus ones and significant others that are going will really enjoy themselves.
I think they will. Me being one of them.
Yep.
But genuinely, if there are 2 chicas...
What's your type?
If there are 2 chicas... I don't really have a type, to be honest with you.
Not have a type?
No.
I mean, if you had to, would you like blondes, brunettes?
I don't know, really. Anyone who just says yes. What's your type? Do you like a tattoo because you've got tattoos?
Do you know what? Everyone always says that to me. No.
You like them bare. What I meant was you like them without any with no tattoo, just bare skin.
No,
Not
mate.
with bare skin, obviously, because that'd be fur, but like with just no tats on your skins.
Let's go back to you. Your type, give us 3, because, you know, there may be some lovely ladies watching who would like to go on a date with Sam Thompson. I've actually had a lot of people message me. Okay. 3 qualities that you look for in a woman.
Done. Got it.
But I want 3 that are based not on non-aesthetic and 3 that are based on aesthetic.
Oh, fuck me. All right, fine. Aesthetic. At the moment, I'm looking brunette.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just, I don't know if I'm doing that on my neck.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't really...
And is this how you look at the brunettes when you like them?
not-
Like a fucking owl?
No. But I just...
Yoo-hoo.
I feel like... No, I'd happily date a blonde as well, to be fair. Anyone who's just a really like, beautiful person.
No, this is aesthetics. Anyone that's just really beautiful. Okay. So, next thing, aesthetics-wise?
Aesthetics-wise, for
Just supposed to be a little part of this, so
Okay, well, I'm just trying to think. What else do I like? I like a fingernail. Weirdly.
Where?
Yes. No, I like a pair of nails.
Just a pair. They don't have to have all 10 done. Just a pair.
Just a set of nails.
Yeah, the other 8 I'm not fussed about, as long as they've got 2 good ones.
They've just got nice nails.
Nice nails.
Yeah, nice nails.
Okay, and third thing?
Weirdly, a lovely ankle.
And you like an ankle?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the glow up and the start of the foot fetish. Wonderful.
No.
All right, a nice ankle. Lovely.
Yeah.
And then personality trait.
This is genuinely a big thing for me. It's the biggest thing, I think. Can't babysit them. Like, they have to be able to work... No, sorry.
Okay, so legally allowed to attend things on their own. You're not interested in babysitting, chaperoning, because, you know, if you go to the pictures and that, they need to be able to do that themselves, be able to get into bars and stuff. So, because it does make it complicated. It's got nothing to do with the age. It just makes it difficult to do things with them, doesn't it? So
I don't like to babysit them when they're in a room full of people. I want to be able to just go and do my own thing and know that they are, like, willing to, like, sort of, like, hold their room on their own. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
They don't have to be like the most energetic person in the room at all. They have to be able to hold a
Well, they
conversation.
won't be if they're in a room with you.
Well, they have to be able to hold a conversation with people when I'm not there without being like, why have you left me? Where have you gone?
Okay.
Like that really annoys me.
Okay, all right.
That's
Next thing.
really big deal for me. Like, they have to be able to mix it. Number 2, I would say they have to be really inspired by something. It doesn't matter what it is.
Really inspired by something. It doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care where you work or what you do. You could work anywhere in the world. You could. I'm not scorning this job at all, but it's just an example. You can work at MacD's if you want, and as long as you've like made
Really passionate about a Big Mac.
Dude, if you want to be the manager there and you have goals, I'm fucking over the moon. Like, if you come home and you're like, I literally just made the best burger I've ever made, and you can see, you know, when they have a glint in their eye. And they're literally like, and you go, you are genuinely passionate about the thing you're talking to me about.
Okay.
I think that's a massive turn on.
So passionate and ambitious.
Yeah, ambitious and passionate. And I also have to benefit their life.
You're going to struggle on that one.
But as in, like, not codependency. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, nice.
Yeah, those are my 3. And I really thought I'd chat GPT'd them.
Yeah, I was just about to say, what book did you read them out of?
No, I literally, I basically, in therapy, it was like, I have to decide.
So, anyone listening, if you are beautiful, if you have 2 nice fingernails and nice ankles, and you like to make burgers, Sam is your man. All right, so that's what we've got from that. I like it. No, that's good. They're actually really good qualities as well. Interesting ones. Unusual.
Can I ask you a question? Just really quickly, going back to Liv's birthday. What's the thing that you think I would do that would embarrass you? Genuinely, that I would do that would embarrass you at this birthday?
Shall I be really honest?
Yeah, well, yes. When are you not?
Good point. You never embarrass me because my favourite thing about you is the fact that you are just yourself. But what embarrasses me about you and about anyone, and actually I've only ever seen you do it once, is when you stop being you because you think other people won't like it. And
That scares me.
I hate it because I just think...
I'm going to do that on Saturday.
No, you won't.
I am.
You won't, because I'll tell you. I really dislike it because I hate you masking who you are for other people because you're scared of people not liking you.
That's exactly what's going to happen on Saturday.
It won't.
I'm scared.
It won't, because you've never done it when I'm actually there.
That's a very good point, actually.
But I've seen you do it in other things, and I see you at other things sometimes, and I think that's not him, and I don't like it, and I feel like it's because you're not comfortable. And when you're not, and that embarrasses me.
So you need to make me comfortable on Saturday.
You always are when I'm there because you can do what you want, and you know I'll back it.
If there's ever a problem, if you ever think I'm going down that route, just a little massage and a dab of the forehead would be great.
Really?
Yeah, just...
With what?
Just a dab of the forehead. With like a cloth or something.
Right, okay.
So I start sweating when I do that.
Yeah. So, no, you can't embarrass me, mate. I love you.
Challenge accepted. Gonna take a shit on the dance floor. Why are you not laughing at that one now?
Just worried.
What would you do if I actually if we were on the dance floor and I just took a shit on it?
Oh, I wouldn't do anything. You'd be booted out quicker. I could do anything. Oh. So, just for reference, when people are listening to this, because you're probably all quite confused as to what the fuck's happening today. We're recording this earlier than normal, and what happens is I get up quite early in the mornings. I've been up since 5, and I'm now on I think my 6th coffee. And normally it wears off by about the time that we actually do this, which is about midday. Yeah. We normally start recording, but we're 2 hours early, so I'm right in the real highs of the coffee here, which is why I'm acting a little bit like you today.
Oh, I'm feeling great.
I mean, I did a woohoo
awesome.
Earlier on, and I can't stop thinking about it.
You did a what?
If I'm honest, I made an owl joke and then woohoo.
Oh yeah.
And now I can't.
Oh, I like the little wrist action.
I can't
on it.
stop thinking about it now. It's really bad. And I don't know. Should we move on to your staying relevant moment?
What are my staying relevant moments?
Oh, don't worry. You just sit back and I'll go through it if you like.
Okay.
I'll let you know. I'll let you and the people know what you've done this week.
Okay.
First of all, and I think now is a good time for you to potentially take off the top.
What? That's quite an aggressive.
Well, because the first thing on your staying relevant moments is you have been thirst trapping the fuck out of life this week. In your vests at the gym.
Oh, the gym
mirror,
shot!
Looking all vascular.
Do you know what? I'm so happy with that. Oh God.
I mean, you look fucking incredible. We actually just bumped into Gok Wan outside, and he hugged Sam and went, "Oh God, why have you got so buff?" I am slightly worried now.
Why?
Because you obviously went through a really dark period at the start of this year, and we all did our very best to bring you out of that, to make you happy again, and I think we've succeeded. Yeah. I think you look great. You've really worked on yourself. You're very happy at the minute. You can't stop smiling. Everyone's noticing it. But it has gone the other way, because you are now bordering on, I really enjoy the compliments, so I'm going to show everyone at every opportunity I got how happy I am and how great I look. To the point where your thirst trap this week was proud of the process.
I am proud of the process.
Makes me feel sick.
I am.
Just quietly go about your business.
Yeah, but I just.
You look great.
It's a little well done to myself.
Yeah. So, but it's a little well done to yourself that you've shared with the world.
Well, yeah, but,
so why don't you
I've
just
got a
look at
question
yourself
for you.
in the mirror and go, "I'm proud of this process."
I'll tell you exactly why. How are you meant to engage in communication with the other sex if you can't like post photos and stuff?
No, you can. You can absolutely post photos. I mean, you're great. I mean, I post photos because I have to. I'll get told that you've got to do this stuff, but you're just really enjoying the attention at the minute, aren't you?
It does help. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Does it make you feel good?
Yeah, because I haven't felt good for a while, so it's quite nice to like be like, yeah. And then do you know what's really nice? I do get is really nice DMs from like people who obviously listen to this podcast and have been through the journey with us. Can I just quickly say, actually, off topic, now, do you know what's so funny is you've let it slip just there. That when I was going through that bad time, everyone was just lying to me. Everyone was like,
no.
Everyone was sat there being like,
no, actually, there's the difference is that, no, we weren't lying to you. What we were saying is you have so much potential and you'd let it slip because you were just, I mean, you didn't look great and you cried a lot. But now you've realised that potential, and I think even you know, so we were all right because we all knew that you were a fucking great person who actually is a really good looking fucking man, but you have to stop with the no one wants me, because I'm going to be honest with you, you are the staying relevant first trap. You are the sexy one out of the two of us.
That's ever going to be true, but I appreciate it.
I can, mate, do you know what? Do a poll.
No, don't do a poll. I'm going to get decimated.
No.
Actually, I get decimated all the time.
Sam, if there's ever a time for us to do a poll, now is the time for you. All right? Let's just, because now is the time.
I sold no blankies at the, not blankies.
That's why you didn't sell any, because we didn't sell any blankies.
That's all.
No, but that was because you were in the bad set. I can almost guarantee if we do it this time around at the O2, you will out dishcloth me.
That's a complete, but we'll give it a go.
Because what we're going to use is one of your thirst traps.
Oh yeah, maybe
when
I'll
you're
just do
vascular,
like a half naked.
I'll still be using a calendar picture when I had abs from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But now yours will be a current.
A current.
A current.
Yeah, but you kind of want the vintage.
I do. You don't. you're hitting your fucking peak, mate. It's a shame, really, because we've never been in our primes together, because you're on the way up and I am sliding rapidly down that hill like it's a landslide.
I think you're in your prime.
Oh, it's a landslide to death for me right now. I mean, it's utterly unbelievable.
I think you're in your prime. You walked, although Pete did walk up the stairs, they went, I'm getting fucking old. Everything hurts and I'm so tired.
I get out of bed in the morning and make a noise.
Yes.
Man, that's how bad it's got.
I've heard when you sit down, you'll sometimes go, oh.
So it's bad. Anyway.
But do you know what is nice? I'll say this really quick. It's really nice because I do get loads of messages like, keep going, Sam, you've got this.
So I just want to let you know, so what we're doing during this episode, and whilst we're talking about this, is we've actually put a poll up on Instagram now. And at the end of this episode, we're going to reveal the winner of the poll. So you can't look at your phone now. All right, we're going to reveal the winner. Is that right? Yeah.
I know what the answer is going to be.
No. Genuinely, I said it the other day that this is the best you've ever looked and the happiest you've ever looked. And Joe Marler started it a few months ago when he came in and said that you've turned into a man, and you really have. So I'm not actually lying about that. I've been nice enough now. Anyway, so thirst trap, lovely. Did you get much of a reaction from the thirst trap?
I did, yeah. Everyone was like, but as I said, everyone just was like, keep going. You've got this. It's like a marathon. You know?
Yeah.
It's just nice. It's just nice seeing like people. I genuinely feel, and I think you can say this as well, Pete, like without trying to be too soppy, because we're not a soppy podcast, but I feel like we have such an amazing group of people around us. Like if we ever do go through anything, like we're so lucky to have a community, the listeners of this podcast, who like will be so lovely. And I read every DM. Like, so when people DM me like, mate, you've got today, or like, you know, I know it's been whatever, but you're smashing it. It means the world. It absolutely means the world. And I wish everybody could have that, because it can get you through some pretty dire times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, mate, I was just letting you roll there because I agree with you.
Yeah.
For once. Yeah.
So that's actually part of the thirst trap thing, because you sometimes
I give it back to the people.
Well, no, I do lack a bit of self-confidence, and it's quite nice sometimes for people to be like, mate, you look great, and you're like, yes.
Well, you shouldn't lack self-confidence because you do look great.
Thank you.
Anyway, you are doing a lot of gym at the minute, and you are, you know, you've not just improved the dress, the present today exception to the current situation, but
maybe this. No, okay.
No. So you're dressing better, you're happier, but the gym stuff, you're really going for it with the old fucking body and dieting and training loads.
Loving it.
Is that for Soccer Aid?
No, it's not.
Are you sure it's not for Soccer Aid? How are you feeling? You're playing again?
I can't wait.
Must be really exciting. Lots of people you played with before, but there are some new people. You got. How do you feel about the lineup? Do you think you got a strong team?
It's a really strong team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think you do? Any kind of people in there who you know looking forward to playing with?
Loads. Tom Grennan.
Yeah, we love Tom Grennan.
Tom Grennan's a good lad. I'm really looking forward to playing alongside Wayne Rooney. Tyson Fury's the manager.
I mean, that's going to be fucking amazing. That you and Tyson Fury just interacting is going to be brilliant.
I can't wait.
It's good. Make sure you get him on side though, because you may need him in your corner in case you fall out with anyone. Not that you will, but just in case there's any rivalries or anything. You know, because sometimes, you know, you have to train together and it's a lot, and you know, when you're kind of in close quarters with someone like that, you know, all sorts get brought up. But I think you'll be fine, especially if you've got Tyson Fury backing you.
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, no, don't be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. They all seem like a great bunch. Anyway, really exciting week for you as well. No, it's going to be good. I'm excited. I mean, I'll be honest with you. You've done Soccer Aid before, and I've never been, but I'm coming to this one. And it's not for the football. Anyway, moving on. Your first time on. So,
oh my God,
you've got Loose Men coming up.
I got Loose Men.
Yeah,
Loose Men coming
Woo!
up. Yes. Which is what I did when I heard the lineup for Soccer Aid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Loose Men. First time as a panellist.
I know, never done it
So
before.
you've done Loose Women and you've
Yeah.
been on Loose Men before. First time as a panellist. Are you nervous?
I am. Do you know what? Yeah, because you've done it before. So first of all, I'm going to need some tips. But second of all, because I've done Loose Women and Men, which is 2 men, 2 women. But I've never done the.
Yeah.
I've never done the 4 men. And
No, it's the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I mean, it's going to be a struggle for you, but I think you can take it in.
it's going to be, and look, it's great people. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who's on the panel yet because it comes out a little bit. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
It
I
comes out a
don't.
little bit later.
No, I don't think you can.
But it's a great panel. But I've never they go quite deep, obviously, right?
Yeah.
They talk about sort of like issues that are like not plaguing, but like issues that are around sort of like society today and stuff like that. You're really good at that. You're very good at taking yourself to that place. Like, I'm a bit nervous about that stuff, that side of things.
I think if you've got a really good panel, and I will say this, it's really topical, really, really interesting, and you do cover some really serious subjects, but it's such a great show to do. Like, it really is. And I had a great panel when I did it. And it's actually a really fun thing to do, but you do cover some serious shit. But it's still quite lighthearted and humorous as well.
Yeah.
Do you know some of your topics?
I do, yeah.
Okay. I mean, my topics when I did it, I felt like they were maybe centred around me. It was to do with alcoholism and not being able to commit.
Did you host those two as well?
Well, it was just everyone went, "What do you think?" But it is a great thing to do. But I think you'll be really good at it. Because weirdly enough, and actually I think it's a really good opportunity for people to see another side of you. Because I will say this, God, I'm being very nice to you today. As much as you act a fucking idiot, you're actually very intelligent. And you have a lot to say. So it would be nice for people to actually hear that.
What if you think something wrong? Like, this is
You
what I'm
can't.
terrified
No.
about.
But this is the problem, and this is the problem I think with society in general. Is people are too scared to say things now for fear of fucking cancellation and fucking this, that, and the other. Just say your feelings. You're a good person, so your feelings are as valid as anyone else's.
Okay.
Just steer away and say less on the subjects that could cause.
See, that's the thing. I like to weigh in sometimes because I want to follow the energy. That's the ADHD.
No, so
Someone
I like
will
to
talk.
weigh in,
Yeah.
but I am logical and think through.
Yeah.
You're weighing in very different.
Well.
Because you're bullying a china shop.
Yeah.
So I suggest just think.
Okay, think before I speak.
Think before you
You're
speak.
now going to tune in and say, they'll be like, Sam, what do you think? And it's going to be like 5 seconds of silence. What you see me compute. What I'm going to say.
No, yeah.
I'm just going to be looking down and
Sam,
just glitzy out.
Sam's malfunctioned.
Well, what I think, Craig, is I'm going to call Pete quickly, if that's okay.
No, you'll be absolutely fine. And
It's exciting, though, man.
It's a really good thing to do, and I think it's about time. I can't believe you've not done it before.
No, never.
But I think you'll be amazing.
What should I wear?
Well, I think you just go with your this morning Dermot O'Leary's.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, I know
Just
exactly.
go with the Dermots.
Go with the Dermot. If in doubt, go with the Dermots.
I had a what did I wear? I went with a camel coloured suede jacket, suede shoes,
Nice.
and a cream trouser.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, because it's daytime, you know what I mean. But you'll be fine. Anyway, they also do little bits where they go through headlines.
Yeah.
So I thought what we could do is maybe pretend and go through some of the headlines this week.
Oh my God, we're going to practice. I'm in.
Yeah.
Come on, then.
So should we call it SR today?
Okay, yeah. SR.
So let's because it sort of looks like you're sucking penis and playing a ball, Zach. Don't do that.
Do you not remember that theme tune?
No. Anyone?
Reality news.
Reality news. That was the reality news headline.
Oh fuck me! I didn't recognise the theme tune to my own show.
Yeah.
But I was going through everything. I mean, I was drunk in that period of my life.
Yeah, you were for 3 years. You were drunk.
I mean,
Yeah.
There's a lot of sort of blackout
Ins
moments.
and outs.
Yeah, well, ins and outs of consciousness and people. What's wrong? Anyway, right. So SR today, I feel like you should introduce us.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Cool. Hello and welcome to SR today. Huh?
You wouldn't. It's daytime.
Yeah. So you got to be up.
Yeah, but not.
Hello and welcome. No.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to SR Today. Today on the show are Peppa Pig's mum having a new baby. She had a gender reveal and lit up Battersea Power Station pink to reveal that she was having a girl piglet. Please discuss.
Okay, you don't need to say that. Please discuss.
Oh, right.
Because then, Pete, what do you
That
think
will
about
get
that?
me. That will get me.
Well, but that's why you're not hosting. Because what will happen when you do Loose Men is someone will be the kind of main anchor.
Oh, right,
and
okay.
you'll just be
So
kind
Craig
of
will be
panel.
like, right, now everyone discuss.
So it's Craig, is it?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's who I had. Craig's brilliant.
Yeah, he's a boy.
Really good.
Okay, so, all right, here we go. Peppa Pig. Fuck me. Up the duff.
No. Again. We're doing daytime.
Yeah, that's a very good point this morning. Yeah.
Just think daytime.
Peppa Pig. An umbilical cord. Just so pregnant, really, isn't it? Peppa Pig. Pregnant.
No, actually, Sam. So Peppa Pig's mum is
yes.
pregnant, which means that Peppa Pig will be expecting a
'Cause
sister.
Peppa Pig's a kid.
Exactly. So she's not pregnant.
She's a piglet.
She's a piglet.
Yeah.
She hasn't reached sexual maturity yet.
Right, that's a
She's
very
a
good
pig
point.
and a cartoon. It's okay to talk about that.
Yeah, fair. So Peppa Pig. Okay. Oh, I've got to go. Shag, marry, kill.
No. No. So Peppa Pig, she's going to be a sister.
Yeah, right.
Because they're having a little baby girl piglet, which
Cool.
is amazing. So
Amazing.
Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig.
How's she going to handle it? A new piglet coming onto the scene.
Well, is it tough? I mean, you were the second
This is it, man.
offspring of Karen and Big Mike.
Yeah. He's not called Big Mike. That's Stormzy, actually, funny enough.
And Sam's dad isn't Stormzy. He's the original Big Mike.
He is.
How was it for your sister, having a kind of a new Thompson on the
Well,
scene?
she used to sort of like strap me into a car and tickle me when I couldn't move. And that's why I think I always have to hold my neck. And so I feel like
Can I
that might
just-
have been
sorry,
something
Sam.
about me being a second.
Do you understand the question?
She used to, I think this is because I was probably the favourite at this point. I used to be strapped, you put in the baby seats and you can't really move.
No, I understand what you've said. I just don't understand what that has to do with the question. No. The question isn't there. I asked you a question because we're discussing it.
Right, yeah.
How do you think your sister felt having a new Thompson on the thing?
Oh, well, that
What
was
you
an
went with. She strapped me to a seat and tickled me.
Well, so clearly not very well.
Well, okay, but
I see what you're saying. I've seen not very well and then give the example.
well, but also an actual example that makes sense.
So yeah, okay, fine. I don't think
Sort of like it's tough because when you've been an only child and then someone else comes into
Onto the
the
scene,
family,
strolling out the womb.
there is the problem of people actually potentially having a new favourite because it's new, it's fresh, it's shiny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How would you feel if? I mean, obviously it would be very different now, but because Karen and Big Mike aren't together. But if there was a little baby brother or sister coming,
I'd love it. I would love it. Well, because I got a little baby nephew, right? So that's like the new shiny toy. I suppose.
Did you feel any kind of type of way to the new Thompson within the family? Because you were the youngest member of the Thompson clan at that point.
Oh, well, that's a very good point.
And now we have Leo.
Actually, it's taken all the shine away from me.
I don't know if you should do this. I'm not sure Loose Men's the one for you.
I think Peppa Pig's going to handle it well. I think she's a seasoned pro. I think that she's been in the game for a very long time. She's been on screen. She knows how to do it. To be honest with you, you need a bit of experience sometimes out there on the field. And I feel like she'll be able to take little Belinda Pig under her wing.
I mean, that is a very good point. I mean, it's a good topic, really. Is what do we think possible names for Peppa Pig's sister could be?
Well, I feel like if you've gone for Peppa Pig and the mum's called
Mummy Pig.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of sort of like variety there. So I think you can kind of go with anything, really, to be fair. Maybe you can go for sort of like, I don't know, like a Ruth.
Ruth Pig.
No, not Ruth Pig. Maybe like a Sandy
Pig.
Sandy Pig. No, sounds a bit weird.
No, I don't mind. So, I mean, it would be interesting because, potentially Sandy Pig coming into the thing. I mean, we've learnt a lot from this whole thing. They obviously did a gender reveal.
Well, at the Battersea Power Station, obviously they wanted to make press.
Yeah, well, of course. Well, I mean, it's a public announcement, isn't it?
Yeah, very. I mean, that's like sort of like, I suppose, like a royal sort of that's quite a big thing to have
Well,
Battersea Power Station.
lots of people are doing kind of gender reveals, which is good. It's good that they didn't go with the, what colour dust is coming out of the balloon.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or, when they hit
Because if I see one more of them, then I genuinely feel like I could become violent.
Or the cake, and they put a cup in cake, and it's like, what's it going to be? And they turn the cake around, it's either blue or pink.
Yeah.
Or they hit a baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I think Louise reminded that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
So we like that one.
Yeah, oh, do we?
Well,
no, I still don't. But it was a big fucking thing, wasn't it?
It was a big deal. The pigs are happy. The public are happy.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it's a new piglet for us to all know and love. And I think us as a country, really, we're going to get behind this new piglet.
Yeah, we are. A little bit like Daddy Pig got behind Mummy Pig.
Yeah. That's where I would then join in, but I didn't join in there.
See, I was testing you there to see if you'd mentioned the porking.
I was going to be like,
you
exactly,
didn't.
No mountain over here.
No. Nice. Well done. Next up, something that you'll know a little bit more about.
Go on.
Now, I feel like we have to come straight to you,
really
Sam.
Fun.
We have to come straight to you, Sam, because reality TV is your first love.
Right,
I mean, you absolutely love it. You are a renowned watcher of reality TV.
Love it.
Big Brother has finished. Jack won. Yeah. Jack won. Feel good about that? Do you think he was the right winner?
Well, I don't know who Jack is, but he sounds like a sterling bloke. And to be honest with you, I think that what he brought to the house was a lot of fun, a lot of joy. He never took himself too seriously.
Good, but the big story from Big Brother was obviously the relationship between Chris Hughes and...
I did see this.
And Jojo Siwa.
Jojo Siwa.
Jojo
Siwa.
Because there was lots of talk about whether it was platonic or whether there was something
back rubs in
romantic.
bed.
Yeah, there was a lot of back rubs and whatnot. And they've obviously said it was platonic from the beginning. But Jojo's partner came and met her and got dumped at the after party pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
And they have been quite vocal about it on TikTok and social media ever since.
Yeah.
Do we think there's something potentially blossoming between Chris Hughes and Jojo?
Well, it's a great question, Pete, because I didn't actually watch much of the show, but what I did watch is a lot of TikTok clips, and there's a lot of back rubs in there, and
well, they've spent the weekend together since
have
coming
they?
out.
No way. I feel like I don't know if you should be like no way on the panel of loose women, so I should act like I know. Yeah. No, I did see that, and to be honest with you, I think that when you're in that house, you're close together, proximity, you start feeling things that maybe you wouldn't feel on the outside, and then you maybe panic when you get out, and you're like, oh God,
do you
what have I
think
done?
that Chris Hughes and Jojo Siwa might end up in something?
Well, I don't know, because
I
did see something. Not personally, I didn't see anything personally, but I did see, again on a TikTok, I think, and I probably would say this on the panel, I think I saw when he came out of the house, he did an exit interview, he was like, no, we're just friends, just platonically friends. But then I'm not sure.
But since then, what's
Miss
happened?
Siwa saw it that way.
Well, since then, she's become single. They have spent the weekend together.
No.
I suppose you just never know.
No, you never know.
You just never know. You never know what's going to happen. So watch this space.
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it. And we'll circle back to it.
Watch this space.
And we'll circle back to it.
The last one, Pete Wicks leaves Sam Thompson bleeding after hitting him in the face.
Saw that.
My favourite part of it is that one of the headlines actually said, after daring stunt. I mean, you literally touched my neck. I don't know how daring that, but obviously
it's like going into going in the zoo and jumping in the lion pen. It's fucking daring. Well, so you've asked me about you.
We've lost interest.
No, we haven't lost interest. Actually, I'm still on the panel here. But what I'm about to do is take it in a different direction. So Pete, he was a daring stunt. But actually, interestingly, we just spoke about the zoo there. I've had a thought. Have you seen that thing about a gorilla being able to take down 100 geezers?
Right, well, let's get on to that. Do you want to discuss this on the panel?
Well, I think so.
All right, let's discuss it on the panel. I have seen it.
Could a gorilla take down 100 blokes?
Do you know what? It's a really tough one because 100 men is a lot of men.
It is a lot.
It is a lot of men, but it's a gorilla.
Well, silverback as well.
Yeah, I mean, whatever colour. But I I honestly don't know. Logic would suggest it would be the men, just on pure numbers.
No, got it wrong.
No. Think about this, Sam. Logically, what I'm saying. What? Okay.
Think about it, right? Really
No.
Ready?
What you
the
can't do
first
on the
person
panel.
gets grabbed. Wham! Wham!
Okay.
Wham! Wham!
Sam.
Skull, crack, brains out. Sorry.
It's a panel.
Okay.
What you have to do is listen to other people. Yeah? You can't just stop them midway through.
Okay.
Logically, 100 people is a lot of people.
Yeah.
Now, if it's one-on-one with 100 people, obviously the gorilla's going to win. But if you are going to have 100 people rush a gorilla, that's a lot of people. So logically, you would say 100 people win. But I personally just do not see how they would contain a gorilla unarmed with anything else. So I actually think the gorilla would probably win. But if you'd let me finish, then I would have got to that.
Sorry.
But logic suggests 100 is a lot of men. Yeah. So even if it is a case that a gorilla gets one and starts whamming it or whatever you think it is, by that time you've got fucking 12 people jumping all over. But thank you for listening to SR today. I'll be back next week with a new panel, hopefully.
Can I just give you my reasoning? If you're done.
No. Oh, does it matter? Go for it.
Okay. Well, no, sorry, because I feel like I've stepped on your toes.
You have, but carry on.
All right. Do I have permission?
Yes,
Okay.
you have permission, yes.
Right.
Yep.
First dude runs, whoever it is, right? First dude runs at the gorilla. Generally picks it up by the leg, as I said, wham, 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 gone, right? Like that, freaking out. Let's be honest, the next 5 geezers who are coming up are like, holy shit, what's just happened? He then sweeps the 5 away with one arm, right? And they go flying. Then sweeps the other 5 away with the other arm.
You're going to do this for all 100?
And the other 5 go. That is 16 men gone in the space of 30 seconds. The other geezers, me included, are looking at that being like, I don't want that. And think about if I had a weapon.
It doesn't. That's the whole point. Because otherwise, imagine there was 1,000 men. You can't just add to it. It's just that situation. It's not think about if I had a weapon. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Imagine the gorilla had a fucking machete as well. No, it'd be mad. Imagine if the men all had fucking guns. Then who would win? Who would know? It would be the men. Yeah, but stop changing. I'm done.
So you don't think the men could take down the gorilla? Because you haven't really given a solid answer.
It's because I mean the number of reasons why. The first being that I don't want to think about it and I don't care.
Oh, I do. I thought about it ever since it came out.
Okay, it doesn't surprise me. Secondly, I don't know what the answer would be because I just think 100 people is a lot to all at the same time rush a gorilla, but I do think it's a fucking gorilla. It's a wild animal. It's very different. So I honestly don't know the answer. And to be honest with you, I don't.
And it's mobile. Have you seen the canines on the guy?
But yeah, like all 101 people in that fight, or 100 people plus monkey or ape or whatever it is, are all mobile. Yes.
Yeah. But a gorilla's way more mobile.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but they are.
It can spin. It will bite.
It can spin. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you whether you've not learnt it yet, but I spin. I can spin.
Yeah, but mate, that spins with weight. Can kick.
Yeah,
it could double fist.
Yeah, all things that 100 men can also do, just not to that
so
level.
What you're saying is, if the 100 men, this is my last thing I'm talking about.
I think if 100 men think about it, I think there is a way where you would get
You'd have to rush it, right? You'd all have to rush at once.
You do it 1-on-1, is you're going to fucking lose.
Exactly.
Even 10
on one. So you'd all have to 100 rush it.
But if as 100, there's a lot of fucking weight to get on there,
that, and
a lot of.
But then you have to hold on to like.
And don't get me wrong, if 100 people do that, the first 25 of that rush are dead.
Yeah, but then psychologically, how are the other 80 feeling? See, that's my point.
Yeah, but I think we're over. I don't care. Okay, let's move on. So we have got the results of the poll.
Okay.
Leave it there.
We do not.
No. So if there was ever a time where you were gonna fucking win this, and we don't know, you and I don't know what pictures have been put up for this. I assume it was Sam's thirst trap.
Yeah.
And what picture did we use for me?
Don't look at staring down the camera.
Me just staring down the camera.
Yeah.
So
in a thirst trappy manner.
So let's just have a look, and then we'll see what.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right. So
nothing's changed.
So, if there was ever a chance for you to, I didn't know.
Told you.
I didn't think it would go this way.
It's never going to change.
I'll be honest with you. I genuinely thought he'd win this.
It's never going to change. I am
the thirst trap
destined
poll,
to always be
We
the
put up
Butter's little brother.
We put
you know
this
the
up-
little brother that no one wants.
No.
That everyone just goes,
No.
You're like, oh, gee, there's something wrong with him. Like, does he smell? I don't even know if it's he smell. You know that little brother that smells of like damp clothes? That's me. That always has like skid marks.
But you do.
Yeah, well, there you go.
But if ever I thought there was going to be a time, and I didn't do this for this reason because I genuinely thought
I
you'd
did.
win.
I knew it.
But I feel bad now.
I congratulate you, as you should, as you should
I
feel
really
bad.
thought now was the
Whilst
time.
I'm down, he's just stomped me.
No, you're up
do you know,
at the
do you know what we
minute.
should do? Do you know what we should do when you feel like shit? We should.
But you don't feel like, so don't go back to that.
Do you know what we should do? You know what we should do? We should do a poll about how Butters Sam is.
No, but it's not about, but no.
Next poll. Do you know what we should do next poll? We should ask why. We should be like, why do they think it as well?
I honestly, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know what pictures were going to be used. I didn't know we were going to do that. I just said it. As
But
a
you
little
would have
thing.
won if we'd used the fucking edited photos.
No, so but
put the edited ones
listen,
up.
every cloud has a silver lining. Let's look for the positives.
I got
in this.
10%.
No, you didn't. Whereas previously you would have.
We've gone up.
Your percentage,
We've
the
gone
margin
up.
is getting closer.
It is.
So it was a 34% to 66.
Oh, I'm not opposed to that.
No.
Oh, I thought it'd be lower.
So effectively, you're looking at kind of a
Well, how many people have voted?
1 in 3.
Well, let's just get this right.
So far, 7,400 votes.
Fucking hell. Okay, right. So, what's 34% of 7,000?
2,100-ish.
1400, about 2,200.
Well, if I clutch my pearls. My God.
Sorry?
I'm pearl clutching right now. I'm actually quite happy with that.
So 2,200 people
2,000 legends.
think that you are the biggest thirst trap. That's good.
That is quite good.
See?
Slide in.
Positive. We're just here to be positive. We are. Do you know what I mean? Happy days. Good way to end.
Yeah.
2,200 people think Sam.
Would shag me.
No, that's not the question. What was the actual question?
Who's the better thirst trapper?
Okay, so 2,200 people think Sam is the better thirst trapper. There we go. Let's just leave it at that. Let's leave it at that.
Wow.
I think. You happy with that?
I'm very happy with that,
See,
actually.
there we go. See, it's all about just making you feel good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cup half full moment, that is.
Exactly.
2,000 souls.
It's kind of a third full.
Yeah. Yes, third full. 2,000 souls, though.
2,200.
Yeah. They could take down a
Souls.
gorilla.
They-
2,000 people, I reckon, could take down a gorilla.
Thank you for listening to Staying Relevant, the podcast with Pete Wicks and Sam Thirst Trap Thompson. If you want to feature in the podcast, then email the worst email address in the world, which is hello@srproductions.co.uk. Subscribe, follow, do all of that shit. We've got the YouTube that Josh, that's what we pay him for. So if you could follow that, we're at 85,000 subscribers.
Are we?
85.1 or 0.2, so 0.3. Lovely. So we've got a little way to go before Sam can throw a party.
We're going to be 80 years old by the time this happens, but it will happen at some
Not
point.
necessarily, because when we took over as SR Productions, we had fuck all pretty much. So
How many
we've
do we
gone
have?
up.
No way.
We've gone up 50,000, which is amazing.
I know Pete's rounded up big time there, but we love it.
Yeah, well, let's just go with
Give
that.
or take. I've got one thing to say, really, really funny. You're going to love this.
Is it for the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Producer Pippa's put herself forward for an award, the podcast awards.
No, I haven't. I haven't. I was gonna.
She's talking about it. She hasn't
Okay.
quite.
Thinking about it.
I'm
She
going to
hasn't
be honest
quite
with you.
clicked.
I might edit this out because if I don't win, that's just
No.
not
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you why.
No,
All right. I'll
this
tell you why
wasn't.
this has happened. Because what I said to Pippa, she said to me about the awards and the award entries and all that
She
sort of
asked
stuff.
whether she should do it.
And I gave her a budget and I said, yeah, go and do that. And she went, you sure? I went, I don't care. I'm doing this to make you happy. So you lot do what you like. If you want fucking awards, then go and fucking enter yourselves in whatever you need to do. Here's the budget. What you've probably done there is got carried away because you were so excited about it. And because I said it was for you, assumed that meant put yourself up for something?
No, but it's good.
What have you
news.
put yourself up for?
No, I haven't. We have under 10 employees, so we get a 75% reduction in fees.
So
for
you had,
entering.
okay, but when I gave you the budget, that didn't mean you had to spend it all.
I haven't.
All right, what's your
I haven't
fucking name?
spent any yet.
Annalise?
I haven't spent any yet.
I think we should do it.
I think you should.
No,
do
well,
it.
now I'm definitely not.
No, I think you should do it.
You've ruined
okay,
it now.
Annalise, find out what that is, and we're entering Pippa up for an award.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's done now.
Because Pippa,
No,
Pippa, can I say
this
something
isn't
to you?
a public
Pippa,
ordeal.
Can I say something to you? You have to, if you're now with our podcast, you seeing as you're with our podcast.
Yeah, if
you
you're
have to,
now. I think you are.
You have to know what it's like to fail. you have to know what it's like to not win an award.
Will you write me a testimony?
Oh, I will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can just write one. And
There
I'll
you
just
go.
sign it.
Excellent. Let's finish this podcast because I want a cigarette and we're taking too long.
Sorry, apologies.
Thank you ever so
Thought
much.
you like that,
Follow us, do all of that stuff at Stay Relevant Podcast. Goodbye.
2,000 people. Fuck me. And maybe they will.
Good pod.
Really good.
This has been a Staying Relevant production.